day. Firstly, apologies, I think, because I promised something for Friday and it is now Monday and nothing has been recorded. What I'm going to start by saying is actually at the moment this is a very different lockdown to the last one. I don't know if anybody else is finding it. The last one we sort of knew where we were. I think I said this before in other videos, we were sort of on track, but this one seems to be, you know, there are so many different things that people can or can't do, and I found it actually a lot more difficult to sort of concentrate and keep myself in that sort of positive frame of mind. So anyway, so Friday didn't happen for a lot of reasons. So what I've decided to do, and my tip for today, as I've been giving these tips in lockdowns, is actually don't put too much pressure on yourself. We all do that, and I always come up with these, I come up with these great schemes. Right, I'm going to do this, and I do it, 3 or 4 days, and then I might give up, or I might find excuses, or what have you. For some of the fitness I've been doing, I haven't done that, which is good. But even in terms of this, I recorded a video, I think actually every day during the last lockdown, which was a lot longer, which I haven't done, and actually I haven't done any yoga since Thursday I think, apart from the odd little bit of stretching as part of the workouts we've been doing. So basically I think what I'm saying is, in these times when things are not easy, we've all got our own different things to contend with, just don't beat yourself up. So here I am, I have shown up on the mat, as they say, so today is another day. I'm not going to be doing as many this week. I'm setting myself 3 videos a week. And also trying to sort of keep social media updated as well. One of the reasons being is at the moment we are actually now in isolation. No, we haven't had a positive coronavirus test or anything like that. But Jeff, poor old Jeff, with his list of ailments as long as your arm, had a call at the end of last week, one of the reasons why everything went a bit Pete Tong, to say that he's been on a waiting list for a hernia operation for some time, that they've had a cancellation. So it's all, hands to the pump or whatever. So he's now had a pre-op on Saturday, he had to have a COVID test yesterday, the operation is on Wednesday. He's having it at Addenbrooke's, which is where he had his cancer treatment last year because of the fact that they need to keep up to date with what's going on. So basically on Wednesday, I'm taking him in. Hopefully it's a day procedure, but we don't know. So that's all kicked off. So obviously a bit stressful, far more stressful for him than for me. And of course he's going to have to come off the programme with weights and all sorts of things for some time after this. And those of you that know Jeff also know that, he's always out on his bike and he's been running. So yeah, he's going to have to take it easy for a month. So as well as my yoga outfit, I hope you like my new bright outfit for today to try and cheer us up. I will also be cracking out the old nurse's outfit. Anyway, without further ado, time to finish my ramblings, and I'm literally just going to go through a gentle whatever comes flow for today. If you can do 10 minutes in the morning, and I always think that, if I could get up until it's 7 o'clock, but then I get up at 7 o'clock, I make a nice cup of tea and I take it back to bed. 2 hours later, I've, gone through my emails, done this, that and the other, and I still haven't done it. So maybe if we can all, come together and think, right, we're going to do some yoga first thing in the morning. If I know you're all there with me, maybe I will get round to doing it. So anyway, let's get down to do the thing that we're here to do, rather than to listen to me whittering on. So we're going to start in child's pose, whichever version you prefer. I'm taking myself down into wide-kneed child and immediately getting cramp in my toes. If you find you get cramp in your toes, just bring the head up a little bit and maybe just make a couple of fists. I find that sometimes helps. And now you're here, whichever version you're in, just take 2 or 3 nice regular breaths. Last breath. And now gently bring yourself up onto all fours. I have to tap these in, aren't they? They're going to annoy me otherwise. Dingle dangle. It's quite cold in here. The fire's gone out, which is why I'm keeping my sweatshirt on. So, onto all fours. Press down, root down as we were doing grounding. I didn't even realise actually that Adrian's calendar for the month is grounding as well. I haven't done any of her workouts for ages, or video workouts, her sessions for ages, which I need to get around to doing. Okay, so we're in our tabletop position, and then let's just inhale, exhale, cat and cow. One more round, inhale, and then exhale. Back to centre, a nice little sway from side to side. And now we're going to go straight into tiger. So inhale, right arm, left leg. Going to hold 1, 2, 3, and back down. Other side. Hold 1, 2, 3, and down. Really find that extension. Next one, from the tips of your fingers to the tips of your toes. Wiggle if you think that helps. Wake everything up. And last one on the other side. Left arm, right toes. Try and keep that spine nice and tall. No pressure in the neck. Gaze is sort of a little bit down. We're not lifting the neck up to look forward. Coming back down. Let's have another bit of a sway, backwards and forwards. And then back. And then forward. Not all the way into upward dog. Just gently back and forward. So we're waking up our spine. And then coming back to centre. Let's take our right toes down to the mat. And just gently rock backwards and forwards, stretching all the way from the toes, the front of the leg, so all the way up to the thigh muscles. And then let's take the right foot up and let's just point and flex, point and flex, point and flex. Now we're going to bring that knee in towards our nose and then out for 1. And then 2, and then out. Last one, 3, and then out. Final hold here. Coming back to centre. Again, just so we try and get the flow going this morning. Keep some movement, and then we're going to take the other toes back out. So we're now on our left toe, rocking gently backwards and forwards. If you find it tough on the wrists here, just claw through your fingers. Now let's lift the left toes, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex. Knee into the nose for 1, exhale back. Inhale in, exhale back, inhale in, exhale back. And then coming gently back down. Now take your knees back a little bit. Hands are still spread out in front of you as we then take the tailbone back. The spine is long. And then coming forward into upward dog. So 2 more of those. Inhale back. Exhale forward. Last one. Inhale back. Really stretch through. Let's hold this stretch here for the last one. Fingers are spread. Tailbone's going back. Arms are forming lovely parallel lines from the head down to the fingers. And then we're coming forward. Knees come down. As high up as you can. Being mindful of the lower spine. And then coming back. Bringing the knees in a bit, so we're back to our tabletop position, and we're going to do 2 more rounds of cow and cat, really waking up Giving that spine a lovely stretch. And then we come back to centre. Now we're going to start moving up into an upright position. So take our right foot forward, spread the toes on the mat. We've got a right angle in this knee. Loosen the shoulders. Palms are facing towards each other. Inhale the arms up, keeping your gaze forward, no pressure, tension in the neck, finding your focal point. It's the washing line this morning. Palms together. We know the drill with this one now. Take a twist, left onto right knee, taking your left hand down, right arm extends up, and then either repeat that with your knee down, or if you want to go a bit further, we're going to tuck that left toe under. So we are now in a high lunge. Make sure you feel adjusted so that you've got the strength to lift yourself up, and then really slowly keeping the palms facing each other, we come up into our high lunge. Now we're making sure there's still a right angle in that front knee. Whoop. Back toes are pressing down. Holding here for 1, 2, 3. Palms come together. You take that twist again. Looking over your right shoulder. Left hand down, right arm stretches away, still pushing down with your back left toes. Hand comes down, let's drop our knee, swing that right foot in. 2 rounds of cat and cow. Ready to go on the other side. So right foot comes forward. Again, ground down through those left toes. Spread them on the mat. Palms are facing in, and when we're ready, we inhale the arms up. Arms facing together. Not holding any tension in the neck. Finding your focal point. And then we bring the palms together. Inhale. Exhale to twist. So now it's right elbow on left knee. Then right hand down, left hand comes up. Then we bring our left hand down. We're framing our left foot. Again, repeat there, or if you want to come up into a high lunge, tuck your back right toes under. Grounding down, making sure you feel you've got that connection in order to then gently bring yourself up. Ooh, yeah, you see, wibble wobble. And then we're pushing down with those back right toes. Don't lock out through the knee. Palms are facing together. Let's just see if we can find a bit of a moment of stillness here. Palms come together at heart centre. Inhale. Exhale to take that twist. Right elbow, left knee. Now let's take our right hand down, left arm twists away, pushing down with those right toes. Again, being mindful of your neck. And then slowly we bring that hand down, come back down, wiggle the foot in. Let's just gently rock from side to side before coming up with our right foot and then our left. Inhaling all the way up, palms come together, and then at heart centre. So we are now going to straighten our mat, because it's gone, I don't know why I have to keep straightening my mat, there we go, it's gone wandering. It's the perfectionist in me, ha. Note the time, 15 minutes gone already, but that was me warbling on. So we're now going to do a nice wide leg stretch. So let's take those feet nice and wide. Just angle your toes out very slightly and Just check through your posture. You might want to roll those shoulders. And when you feel nice and centered, we inhale the arms up. They are parallel with the floor. And then on the exhale, you're going to take yourself gently forward, trying to keep the arms outstretched, trying to keep the palms are facing down, the body is parallel with the floor. We hold here for 2 breaths. Gently bend your knees. Let's rock from side to side. Extending each leg out and then coming back onto your toes. Let's now walk out as far as you can comfortably into the room. Spread your palms, and then when you're there, we inhale and we exhale to push the tailbone up. So we're getting that deep stretch in the backs of the calves, the hamstrings. You can keep a micro bend in those arms. Head comes up. Let's slowly walk back to centre and walk a little bit further back. So we're now increasing that stretch again at the back, the top of the glutes. Then bend your knees. Let's just again sway. Hold your elbows. And then come up onto your fingertips. We're going to come in very gently. So we're going to walk those toes in together. And then really, really gently, we're going to unroll to come up into a standing position. Now you'll need to take your back in reverse to counter pose. So spread your toes and then take your thumbs to the front, fingers to the back, inhale. Exhale just to push gently your hips out. Again, I'm going to come up, I don't want to talk with my head back. Be mindful of your neck. So actually, if you just want to push the spine out and not take your head back, then do that. As I said, the neck and the vertebrae in the neck are very, very sensitive, so always be very careful. And then we're going to come up. So we're going to finish our standing postures, back to being grounded, just a quick whiz round tree. So come into Tadasana, find that calm focal point, facing your palms forward. And then let's bring the palms to heart center to begin this time. Let's just connect with your heartbeat. And then when you are nice and centered, you're going to take your right foot wherever you can go to. The calf is my available position, but if you want to keep those toes grounded, that's fine. Keep your gaze forward. You can stay here. So you could be here with your toes on the ground. You can have your foot here. If you want to take the arms up, then do. Keeping I'm wobbling. Keeping yourself firmly focused on your drishti. And say to yourself, I am grounded. Gently we come down, give the left leg a bit of a shake, so you've been on that for a while, and then we're going to go onto the other side. Taking in your left foot, either here, toes on the floor. Should have said we're bringing palms in just to connect with the heart. Find your focal point. Either stay here, or if you wanted to take the arms up, And when you've reached that lovely point of stillness, say to yourself, I am grounded. And then palms come back to centre. We release the foot and we're going to come down onto our mat, and we're just going to finish with boat again. I'm going to try and build in some core strengthening before we do our supine twist to really finish. So sit yourself up nice and tall on your mat. Feet are firmly spread in front of you, holding on just underneath your knees, and you're just going to come up and balance on your bottom. That's all we do to begin with, finding that, again, point of focus, and then you release. That's stage one. Stage two is we come up and then we release our hands. So again, you should be feeling that in the lower abdomen. This is one to practice. You could do this when you're watching the television. That would be good, wouldn't it? And then we come back down. And final one, you can either repeat either of those two, or if you're feeling strong, we're then going to bring the legs out in front of us. Very common to shake with this posture, but as I said, be very mindful if you have any back issues or stomach issues. Stay in either position 1 or 2. And then gently we're going to come back down, hugging those knees, bring the head down towards the tops of the knees. Inhale the head up, and to finish, we're going to finish with our supine twist. So feet are out in front of us, head down on the mat, and you're going to bring your knees up, tuck your heels in towards the bottom, take the arms out about 45 degrees, inhale, exhale, legs to the right, head to the left. And just relax here. Points to remember, try and keep your shoulders, or your shoulder blades should I say, connected to the mat. Your head is going towards the left, but you don't have to twist it too far. Just let the knees flop wherever they want to. If you find that you want something underneath the knees just to keep them more supported, then you can use a cushion or a block. Then we're going to come back up through centre, and we're going to reverse in the opposite direction. So knees are over to the left, head is over to the right. Just tune in with that lovely sense of relaxation. It's a stretch, but a very gentle, kind stretch and twist. Twists, of course, good for our internal organs. And then slowly bring the knees up. Just bring the knees up to the chest. Just roll the spine from side to side. Apanasana. And then feet come down. We're going to finish in Shavasana, so palms are facing up. You can either have your knees up or down, depending on how your back is feeling. So let's put our right hand on our stomach, left at heart centre, and we're going to finish with 3 lovely full yoga breaths. So inhale in, exhale out. Inhale in. Exhale out. Last one, inhale in. Exhale out. With a big sigh, release your hands, release your feet, palms come together, thumbs between your eyebrows, third eye chakra. Hope you enjoyed today's practice. Today, this is going out on Monday, there will be another one on Wednesday, so you can always repeat this again tomorrow. So until then, have a good day, good start to the week, and I will see you later on. Namaste.